Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline. And a look now at a few years' worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for Chris Paul.
And the trend that he's going through with his assist numbers dropping over the past few years isn't a good one. I don't want to say he's become a more selfish player because that's too harsh, but he's become a little too concerned about finding his own shot rather than creating for his teammates. He may want to rethink that.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Gobert, and it's McDaniels in at the small forward. And for the 76ers, Maxey and Oubre, they have the guard duties. Gordon is out there with Martin, and it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. Conley for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
And they were just draining it from outside. A great team shooting performance.
Just 5 to shoot. Martin the pass to Maxey. Misses off the right iron. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season. And most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
That free throw good from Markkanen. And Stan, here we've got 2 of the highest scoring teams in the entire NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, there is firepower everywhere with these 2 teams. So defensively, you can't take away everything, but you have to try to take away something.
Limit some things, right, Coach? You can't stop everything on the floor.
Not at all. You've got to pick your poison and decide what you can live with.
And they pick up 2.
And Embiid being assertive offensively, wasting no time in getting that one.
Markkanen against Martin. And there it is for him.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
Now here is Martin. Inside. Here's Gordon. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
A shot by McDaniels, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Offensive rebound. Martin finds Gordon, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Conley. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Edwards drives in, takes it into the teeth of the D, and converts the layup.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Here's Maxey, and they cash in right away with the quick shot.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Now here is Conley. Has to Gobert. Outside, Markkanen. Gobert with a screen for Markkanen. Second shot opportunity. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they felled the Wolves.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, they had a hard time getting the looks they wanted on offense, and it's hard to get a win when that's the case.
Now Markkanen, after the missed 3 from Tyrese Maxey. Markkanen against Gordon. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Embiid. That's short off the rim. The Timberwolves have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Conley, and he banks in the layup.
Great recognition there from Conley. He saw an opening and took it.
The 76ers trail. Maxey passes to Embiid. Over Gobert. And the shot goes in from Embiid.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Conley scanning the floor. And Gobert kicks to Markkanen. Gobert with a screen on Martin. Shoots. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Minnesota. And he has been on another level this past month, getting Eastern Conference Player of the Month, Joel Embiid.
And when you have a big man carrying as much of the load as he has, it just makes things so easy for the rest of your team. Completely deserving of the award.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. He had 15 points last outing. Outside, Markkanen. To McDaniels. There's the triple. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. He lobs it up and finished off by Martin.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now, here's McDaniels. Up top, Markkanen. Covered by Martin. And Markkanen throws it down.
So good to see Markkanen using force on his finish.
Looking at the last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Nets in Brooklyn.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
Yeah, they had their chances and put up a fight, but it's so hard to win close games on the road.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Here is Edwards. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
Yeah, and his facilitating was also extremely impressive. He was outsmarting the defense and easily connecting with ready shooters.
And so here is Philadelphia, following the 3 by Minnesota. Oubre finds Embiid. He can't get that one. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Gobert with a screen on Maxey. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. The 76ers have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by Martin. Maxey's got 5 points so far. The Timberwolves shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Pass to McDaniels. Jacks up a 3. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Yeah, that's a good sign for McDaniels. They need him to shoot with confidence.
And here's Gordon. 5 points in the game. And he finishes nicely on the way. Gordon's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Markkanen down low. He's against Martin. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Yabusele, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
Your 76er.
And Minnesota has possession. 4-point game.
Well, once Edwards saw his opening, it was game over. He delights in sticking it to you like this.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
You see yourself on the screen and you show up.
Minnesota making a switch. Reed's checked in. And here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's top rebounding teams this season. In the third spot, the Timberwolves.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Now, here's Oubre. 20 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
Yeah, and I thought he was locked in defensively. I think he had like 3 steals on the night.
Boy, the regular season is coming to a close very quickly here, Stan. It's been a great year, hasn't it?
It's been incredible. Look, the talent level, the skill level in this league, night in and night out, just continues to get better. We see guys making great leaps. I just don't know where the end of this is, Kevin. It just is incredible.
And how lucky are we to get this front row seat? Oh, my goodness.
Every night, we are lucky.
And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, he was using that big frame. Markkanen can pile up offensive rebounds.
Maxey against DiVincenzo. 2 points. That one goes. Maxey's got 7 points in the game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Philadelphia with the ball. Outside, Martin. Back to Maxey. Pass to Gordon. Martin with the screen for Gordon. Fires the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. DiVincenzo with it. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Reed with a screen on Martin. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Edwards against Oubre. Lets a floater go. It's tipped. Martin against Edwards. Outside, Maxey. Gobert with the block.
Nice play by Gobert, providing elite rim protection for over a decade. Well, that's already his 2nd foul, and that puts the coach in a tough position.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Both teams will make substitutions. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
But what you have to love about Edwards is his drive. This is a guy that wants to be an all-time great when it's all said and done.
Up top, Reed. Now recovering. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play. So Reed will go to the free throw line. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. The 76ers making a switch here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in.
Well, if you want to know where commitment and hard work can get you, follow Naz Reid's career. Everyone who counted him out is eating their words right now.
Now here's Paul, coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee. Offline with his 3.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Pass to McDaniels. There's the 3. Hands it from downtown. McDaniels got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And this is something McDaniels continues to work on. Good to see him cash in off the catch.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much.
Yeah, nice read by Gobert. When he's providing an assist, that is a big bonus.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Gobert with the block, and they get it back. Maxey against Reed.
Well, Reed really gets after it on defense. He's a big man that loves coming up with blocks.
DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. And here is McDaniel. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Ball outside. Looking to end the run. Hits the three-point bomb.
And look at Paul's focus. He is completely locked in on his shot.
Timberwolves leading by 6. Oh, here's Edwards. He has 5. Pass to McDaniels. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
The 76ers trail by 6. On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Lauri Markkanen is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Naz Reid. Then it's Dillingham. And it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard. Now here's Paul. 6 to shoot. Over Dillingham. Minnesota with the rebound. And how about this team? They've certainly impressed on the road this season, now up over 25 wins away from home. It's remarkable.
Well, give their coaching staff a lot of credit for preparing them to come into hostile environments and just totally silence the crowd. This team's character and how prepared they are makes them a nightmare matchup for anyone in our league.
Here's Paul after the made shot from Lauri Markkanen. Over Dillingham. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, we have seen Markkanen accept more and more responsibility over time. What a dominant scorer.
Here's Council. No scoring in this one. Out to the right wing. Embiid wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
McDaniels kicks to Markkanen. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now McDaniels. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
Yeah, and I thought he was locked in defensively. I think he had like 3 steals on the night.
Here's Council. They trail by 7. To the middle. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Embiid against Reed. Pass to Yabusele. Here's Embiid. The strength of Embiid on display.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid hard to deny.
Here's Dillingham. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And it's off from 3-point range. Down low, here's Lowry. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You gotta love the fearless attitude of Lowry. Nice job getting inside and executing.
On the wing, Markkanen. Up top, Reed. Pass to McDaniels. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The 76ers trail by 3. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. DiVincenzo with it. Pass to Dillingham. Kick hit his foot. And it's being called a kickball. Martin, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Kelly Oubre comes in for Kyle Lowry. Minnesota also with the sub. Conley's checked in. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's McDaniels. 10 points for him. Markkanen can't get it to go.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Can they get it? Oubre with the steal. Ball looking over the floor. Oubre finds Embiid. And misses it off the right side of the rim. For Minnesota, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. And they double up Markkanen. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Gobert, the pass to Conley. And here's Edwards from the arc. Sinks the triple. Edwards got his third basket of the night.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by the Sixers.
Oubre outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They're going to have a nice little run here.
And here is Conley. Pass to Markkanen. Gobert with a screen on Martin. Markkanen with it. He's picked up by Paul. Count it. Gobert's got his first bucket in this one.
Too much. Rudy Gobert can take a lot of contact down low.
Paul against Conley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
Now, Maxey. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Here's Gordon. There's the drive. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team.
And And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Oubre's checked in for Chris Paul. Here we are, 2 games left before the start of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the possible field. You look at Minnesota. Right now, they're locked into 3rd place in the conference, looking to get a high seed for the playoffs.
And when you look at Minnesota, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
Oubre sets the screen for Martin. Driving to the basket and finished off by Martin.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Edwards. He can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. Maxey with it. 26 points for him last game against Milwaukee. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Over in the corner, Edwards. A three-pointer, no good. The 76ers have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Pass to Martin. Oubre with it. Here's Embiid. The big man Embiid converts inside.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Conley, the pass to Alexander Walker. Gobert with a screen on Gordon. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The 76ers have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Pass to Embiid. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander Walker. That is his first foul of the game. Daniels is checked in for Lauri Markkanen.
3rd team foul. Timberwolves substitution. Number 3, Jaden McDaniels.
Here's Embiid. A 29-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee.
And he did a ton of damage from the line. Assertive play and consistent free throw shooting can be a huge difference maker.
That's his second.
The 2K leaderboard is on the screen now to reveal the dominant scores in the NBA over the last month. 5th best, Anthony Edwards.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
He misses the free throw. Reed, he's checked in for Minnesota. And he's good on the second.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Conley against Maxey. And it's Conley penetrating, lays it up and banks it in. Conley's got 6.
And how about that move? Pat Conley adjusting around the contact to get the finish.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
For McDaniels, how last month turned out for him. He's averaging 7 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Yeah, I love having options like him off the bench. Guys who bring effort. They can change the attitude of a team.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Now here's Conley. 6 points for him. to McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Embiid with the steal. Edwards against Oubre. Now, here's Maxey. Back to Oubre. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Lets it go from the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Embiid's got the lead up to 5 now for the 76ers. Now Conley. Pass to Reed. Here's McDaniels. Shot from free throw range. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Stolen. Edwards inside. Covered by Martin. Embiid with the steal. Pass to Maxey. Now Embiid. And here's Gordon.
2 minutes.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaden McDaniel. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul.
15 foul. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. The official
Calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
Minnesota making some changes. Lowry Marketing comes in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. All free throws good from Eric Gordon. And here's Edwards. He's got 8. DiVincenzo with it. Over Embiid. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And Maxey's guys encourage him to attack whenever he can because his first step is so explosive.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Maxey.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And they've also refused to give up on their plays tonight, chasing after their shots and just working hard for second chance points.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says these guys have the ultimate confidence in me, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
D.A. thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. Now, here's DiVincenzo. After the miss from Joel Embiid. And the rebound goes to Martin.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Embiid with the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
30 seconds left here in the second. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead has got back down to 5 points in the make from Markkanen. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Maxey looking it over. 11 seconds left to play here in the half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the 76ers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Joel, you've got the lead, so how do you build on that as the game continues?
Just keep being aggressive. I thought we did a good job defensively, so we just got to keep being aggressive.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
Taking a look here now at the 76ers, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part in the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Philadelphia 76ers.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see their confidence growing. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoop.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through two quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Maxey and Oubre, they have the guard duties. Martin is out there with Gordon, and it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, McDaniels is a physical player. He doesn't mind getting roughed up a bit while trying to score.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And 74%, so-so. We probably wouldn't mind seeing it a little bit higher.
Here's Gordon. Pass to Martin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
That's his first.
76ers have been coming through at the charity strip. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Now here's Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Martin's got 4 rebounds in this game. Maxey finds Embiid. Here's Oubre. Back to Embiid. With force. Embiid takes it to him.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. While we have the chance, we like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA. The Timberwolves second.
They've been playing an exciting brand of basketball during that time. I mean, taking every chance to get out in the open floor.
Both free throws good from Reed.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Maxey passes to Martin. Maxey sends a screen for Martin. With the floater, and Embiid throws it down.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
Pass to Edwards. Now here's DiVincenzo. Picked by Reed. DiVincenzo can't hit it. The 76ers leading by 6. Outside Martin. Maxey with the screen on McDaniels. Martin against McDaniel. Now here is Martin. Guarded closer. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 4 rebounds now tonight. Reed the pass to DiVincenzo. And that one, good. DiVincenzo's got his second bucket of the night.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
At the top of the key, Embiid. From about 19 feet. Good on the jump shot. Embiid's got 21 in the game.
And Embiid practices these shots all the time, which is why he's so good from this area.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Edwards. The muscle from Edwards. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
Probably the last guy you want to foul out there. Maxey almost automatic at the strike.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. And Lauri Markkanen subbed in for McDaniel. Maxey hits them both. Timberwolves trail by 6. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Clock at 6. Here's Markkanen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And now a look at Rudy Gobert here. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. First in rebounding. And, of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint.
Just so many things Markkanen can do to help your team on both sides.
Embiid inside. Gobert on him. Embiid, no good. Timberwolves trail by 5. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Well, Edwards is so strong. He'll complete the play unless you wrap him up.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
Free throw good, Edwards.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Gordon kicks to Maxey. For 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Near the 3-point line, it's DiVincenzo. Kept alive, Minnesota. For 3, Edwards. Look at Edwards slotting home the 3.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
Martin against Markkanen. Now Martin. He has 7. Just 5 on the clock. Over Markkanen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Lauri Markkanen. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass. Constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
And he can't hit the second.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up. He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
It's good from long range.
And so many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
Edwards passes to DiVincenzo. Looking to get back on track here. Back to Edwards. Another shot. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. It's up a three. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's DiVincenzo. He has 5. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second.
He's built like a linebacker, Edwards is. So tough to stop.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for the 76ers. And he makes the first but misses the second.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And here's Edwards. He's got 21. Edwards with a tough shot.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Paul dishes to Martin. Outside, Maxey. Back to Martin. DiVincenzo against Paul. All right, a chance to check out stats for Chris Paul.
The field goal percentage has spiked in the past 5 games. It's up a lot from what it had been earlier in the season, and with every game that it continues to rise, his confidence does as well. We'll see if he stays in that mode tonight. And Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
Daniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. Gobert against Paul. Gobert double teamed. Out to Edwards. Hits it from 3-point range. Edwards got 26.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Outside, Maxey. Martin with a screen on Edwards. Maxey against Edwards. Tries it from 19. And that one's good. Maxey's got 6 here in this quarter.
Doing some damage from the mid-range. Maxey's skilled at finding space to let it fly.
Outside Edwards. Back to McDaniel. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Fires for 3. Edwards, no good. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Maxey on the wing. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards with it. He's got 26. Pass to McDaniels. Edwards against Maxey. Edwards' shot is good. And he has 28 points for the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Oubre outside. Martin with the screen for Oubre. Oh, good on the triple. Minnesota in the lead. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's got 5. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now DiVincenzo from 17 feet out. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night.
Frozen. The guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail.
That one good for 2. Edwards got 30.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Oubre on the wing. Outside Martin. Embiid sets the pick for Martin. Second chance shot. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Here's Paul. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Now here's Edwards. 30 points in the game. And rebounds again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
And the shot goes in. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
That's just an excellent save by Gobert, grabbing that rebound and getting his team a second opportunity.
For 3, Oubre. Good on the triple. Oubre's got 5 now.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. 41 seconds left in the third. Rebound by the 76ers. Ball outside. Pass to Embiid. 23 seconds left in the third. For 3, Oubre. A rebound by the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's McDaniels. Good D by Embiid. Outside Martin. Paul with the 3. No good on the last second attempt there. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. 76ers lead by 2. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our... State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guard. Set others up, play the game the right way.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for Minnesota, they've got Gobert. Conley out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Markkanen, and it's Reed in at the power forward. Three-pointer, Lowry buries it from three-point range.
Well, he's been doing it for such a long time. The defense has to play Lowry tougher from three.
Here's Conley. Pass to Alexander-Walker. To the wing right side. Gobert down low. Defended by Paul. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut to just one on the basket from Rudy Gobert.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Up top, Embiid. The high post shot. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Embiid's got 23.
And in terms of controlling a game, Chris Paul is as good as anyone I've ever seen do it.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Philadelphia's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Steps back and fires. Reed with the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Markkanen. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Paul passes to Yabusele. Reed with the block.
And since halftime, he just doesn't have a clue when it comes to shooting.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Embiid with the screen on Conley. That's a 2 from Paul. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And the 76ers lead by 3. And here is Conley. And the rejection by Embiid.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
76ers council. That's his first.
And the 76ers making a change here. Oubre is checked in. Timberwolves trail by 3. Gobert with a screen on Embiid. Conley dishes to Gobert. And he gets the bucket. That's 10 points for Rudy Gobert.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Markkanen against Paul. Pass to Lowry. And here's Embiid. 6 to shoot. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Markkanen passes to Conley to take the lead, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Chris Paul picks up that one. And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
He's off on the second.
Well, winning Defensive Player of the Year multiple times, Gobert has always been a stopper at the rim, but now he's extended that out to the perimeter as well.
Out to Conley to take the lead. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
High post, Embiid. Hits the front of the rim and out. Timberwolves leading by 3. Up top, Reed. Kicks it out to Markkanen from downtown. Outside Conley. It's stolen by Lowry. And now the 76ers on the break. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Oubre dishes to Lowry. Here's Yabusele. It's stolen by Gobert.
Turns it over there, but that's his first of the contest. He's done a good job of minimizing mistakes on it.
Oubre outside. They could use a bucket and finished off by Oubre.
A powerful finisher. Oubre Jr. You deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
Conley with it. And the shot falls short this time. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Throws down the alley-oop slam. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Outside Lowry. Pass to Embiid. Lays it up off the glass. Embiid's got 25 points in the game.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's Markkanen, and it's blocked. Lowry looking around, and it's Paul top the key. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. And it's 13 points for Chris Paul.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Changes for Philadelphia. Martin, he's checked in for Yabusele. Gordon comes in for Kyle Lowry. And Maxey's subbed in for Chris Paul. McDaniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Edwards comes in for Alexander Walker. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He warned them they've got to get back in transition. He said they've given up way too many fast break points. And he said they have to slow the pace of the game down and force them into taking some tough shots. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Outside Edwards. Will it go? That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. And the three ball is good. And it's a 10-point 76ers lead.
Well, it's only his second three of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Outside, Markkanen. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 5 assists tonight.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a three, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
Embiid inside. He's against Reed. That's another rebound. This kind of effort is amazing.
And he will not be denied. And the D getting outwork there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Even now, Stan in his late 30s, Mike Conley still able to perform at a very high level.
Well, Kevin, his father was a gold medalist in track and field. So even as Mike Jr. has maybe lost a step, he's still able to compete athletically. Well, respected both on and off the floor, Conley is one of those guys that leads by example.
Timberwolves trail by 7. To the inside, Reed. And the basket is good.
Well, that's a smart play. Taking advantage of the mismatch in close.
Oubre outside. Back to Maxey. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Martin kicks to Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. And it's good. 2 points. Maxey's got 24.
A pretty nimble guy, Maxey mixes up the defender with that dribble move to create space.
Here's Edwards. Takes it inside. And Embiid with the block. Here's Maxey. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds in this game. Edwards kicks to Markkanen. Off target from outside. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 17-7 run. Maxey passes to Oubre. Martin wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage. Good setup. He just couldn't knock it down. Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. The Timberwolves making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in.
Timberwolves substitution. Number 1, Dante DiVincenzo.
Timberwolves on defense. Kicks it out to Gordon. Back to Martin. Shoots the 3. It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field. And Reed has it in the corner. And the 3 off target.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Embiid, the pass to Gordon. Embiid sets the pick for Gordon. Outside for Martin. Pocket 4. Here's Maxey. And he's good on the 3 ball. Maxey's got 27 points.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Here's Edwards, driving the lane, and Edwards with the stuff.
A little extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
When he comes in there with that tomahawk, that's just too much force. Pass to Embiid. Minnesota with the rebound. Reeves got his 6th rebound on the night. McDaniels kicks to Reed. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now it's just a 3-point Philadelphia lead.
Well, you can tell Reed's teammates believe in him. They trust that he's going to come up with important points when they need him to.
There's Embiid. No good that time. Minnesota's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Edwards with it, and it's Martin picking him up. And the foul called on Edwards. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
There's 45 seconds left in the game. Here's Embiid. Reed with the rebound. Now here's DiVincenzo. Reed with the screen on Gordon. DiVincenzo kicks to Reed. McDaniels can't tie it up as that one misses. They go to the intentional foul.
Reed. That's his second personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're trailing by 5. And what's their best move at this point?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly. And
let's meet the visiting team, Minnesota Timberwolves. At power forward.
Brent, we're deep into the season now. Who do you see as the favorite to win it all?
Well, tough, BA, to do any predicting at this point. You want to see the matchups and how those things play out. But, man, there are some elite teams right now that are salivating at the opportunity to compete come playoff time.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. We've got Lauri Markkanen, Edwards out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. Trent, the pass to Portis. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Drops in the 3.
That's just too easy. You got to get Lillard to put it down.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and Coach said he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Middleton. Pass to Portis. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. For 3, DiVincenzo nails it from beyond the arc.
Is DiVincenzo playing with a scuba tank out there? The 3 was deep.
Trent outside. Here's Lopez. Portis outside. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer is up. Middleton. Rebound Minnesota. And this team has been unstoppable away from their own arena. Up there with some of the best road teams we've ever seen.
No question about that. It's hard enough to win in this league with the parity. But to do it away from your home floor and home fans, that's something to be proud of.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
First team foul.
Portis against McDaniels. Portis, the pass to Middleton. And he banks in the layup.
Focus from Chris Middleton like he'd been there before. I don't know if he saw the defense. The results were good.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Trent against Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Trent. And here's Edwards outside. Rebounded by Lopez.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Portis outside. Lillard against DiVincenzo. Lopez, the screen on DiVincenzo. The shot by Lillard, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from deep. And you know, Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line, Brent.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense where he's very strong at attacking the rim.
Now here's Lillard. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Trent up top. Over Edwards. Trent's shot is off. Minnesota in the lead. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Brook Lopez.
Man, good whistle there.
Minnesota shooting their second and third shots at the line here. First free throw is good. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level. Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
DiVincenzo against Portis. DiVincenzo, pass to McDaniels. Minnesota again missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Portis outside. Lillard outside. Beyond the arc. He buries it from 3. Lillard's got 6.
How many times do we see Lillard just change the face of the game from downtown?
Trent against Edwards. Outside. DiVincenzo. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He has 6.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And as Chris Middleton has gotten older, Brent, he's had to battle a number of injuries.
Yeah, no doubt this is what happens to an aging player, and for Middleton, they seem to just be compounding. The tough thing for the squad that he plays with is just how reliable and important he's been in the biggest moments. So he gives them confidence. He needs to find it back in his own body.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Minnesota with some changes. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Markkanen. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. Conley passes to Edwards. Over Trent. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And now let's take a look at the shooting guard position. How about the most efficient scorer since the All-Star break? 5th, Anthony Edwards.
And these guys are all assertive. They're willing to step up and take shots. That's when their names are called. And this is what separates them from all the rest.
Well, the array of moves that each of those players has is just about unlimited. Whether it's in tight or outside, they know how to free themselves up and find the best shot possible. It's reflected in their shooting percentage.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. And with their last victory, this team reached the 50-win mark on the season.
And they should be proud of what they've been able to accomplish. You can't just luck your way into 50 wins. You got to be a good team to reach that feat.
Now here's Middleton. 15 in his last outing. Lillard against Conley. From deep three-point range, Lillard can't get it to go.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far. Yeah, I feel for him right now, guys. He's much better than this 1-for-4 start. He just needs to relax a little bit out there and let that game come around to him.
Middleton with it. Now Alexander Walker defending. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to McDaniels. No good with a layup.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Lopez in the post. He's against Gobert. Lillard. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And I'm telling you what, on the other end, you're just waiting for when it's going to happen. Lillard is going to come at you.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Now here's Edwards. Last game he had 34 points.
And a slick play called by Edwards, creating space for himself to operate.
Milwaukee has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Middleton with it. Picked up by Reed. Middleton, no good.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Now here's Reed. 14 points his last outing. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here's Milwaukee now, following the score by Minnesota. Here's Lillard. Pass to Lopez. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Last time they met in Minneapolis.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Yeah, in talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Reed can't hit. The Bucks trail. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Reed with the rebound. And for Minnesota, they're shooting just 38% so far in this one. Reed, a screen on Lillard. And that one's good from Conley.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Middleton with it. Picked up by Reed. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
So many teams out there are trying to find their next Chris Middleton. This is a guy that works hard, always ready to drop a shot, will play defense, such a switchblade at that wing position.
Here's Zeller. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Middleton looking around. Back to Zeller. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Boy, he just disappeared against Philadelphia. They needed him. Back to Reed. Tipped. Here's Prince. No points so far. Middleton outside. For three. On target from range.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Right against DiVincenzo. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Connaughton outside. Misses the three. The Timberwolves trail. A minute 37 left in the opening quarter. Edwards.
And Edwards' teammates encourage him to be aggressive because when he is, he forces the defense's hand.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. Smith, he's checked in for the Bucks. Damian Lillard comes in for Chris Middleton. And both free throws good for Edwards.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Right against DiVincenzo. Picked by Prince. Pass to Connaughton. Here's Prince to the paint. Here's Smith. Out to Lillard. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. Right with the board.
Minnesota foul. Anthony Edwards. Second personal foul.
Milwaukee shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And he drops the first. Livingston, he's checked in for the Bucks. So he gets them both. And so it's Minnesota with it. Trailing by 2. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
They kept the game close, but made a lot of mistakes. And we heard about it from the coaching staff afterward.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
No one covering. Lillard's got 13.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Now DiVincenzo. 6 points for him. The rebound by Livingston. Connaughton against Clarkson. To the middle. Here's Prince. Pass to right. Here's Lillard. It's good from the top of the key. 15 points in the game.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Milwaukee. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. We'll be right back after this word. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
They've got DeLon Wright. Cody Zeller is out there with Taurean Prince. Then there's Damian Lillard, and it's Connaughton in at the 3 spot. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. DiVincenzo against Wright. Zeller with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Wright. No good off the back of the rim. Timberwolves trail by 3. Gobert with a screen on Lillard. Here's Markkanen. Gobert passes to Alexander Walker. And the three-pointer goes. Alexander Walker's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, nice dish by Gobert. With his height, he can see over the whole defense.
Connaughton outside. Three-pointer. And another miss by Milwaukee. For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's DiVincenzo. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Launches it. Again, Markkanen missing.